Hello, people of Heritage Day. Sir John Lubbock here, 1st Baron Avebury. I used to be a banker, you know. I helped establish bank holidays. Yes, you're welcome. But I was also a politician, and in 1871 I used part of my own personal fortune to buy a stone circle site at Avebury to stop it from being destroyed and lost forever. Inspired by this, I then, in 1882, established and championed the Ancient Monuments Act to preserve monuments for future heritage and enjoyment for future generations. And I know many of you out there are not having an enjoyable time right now because you can't visit sites like that. We can't help in the preservation of heritage because of lockdown, because we're trapped inside or not able to visit the great outdoors where surely all heritage begins. Earth and sky, wood and fields, lakes and rivers, mountains and the sea. All of these are excellent schoolmasters and teach some of us a great deal more than we could ever learn from books. Although I am speaking specifically about heritage here, I don't recommend you go and ask a mountain about fractions, or go for a walk in the woods and talk to the trees about French nouns, or, after a day of heavy homeschooling, go and angrily shout at a lake and demand to know what a fronted adverbial is. That would be pointless. Nobody knows. But my point is that our ancestors, that those we look to when we're trying to preserve and look back at heritage, well, they combined their heritage with the very earth itself. Paleolithic and Neolithic, more words I invented, you're welcome again, ancestors, they combined their history and culture with the ground itself, making cave paintings and stone tools. We have echoed their sentiments ever since. The buildings that we construct are made of the self-same stone and rock. And the art that we enjoy, the paint, originally, still put together using plant dye. And I know that we can't go outside and enjoy those things anymore because, well, not for a bit anyway, because of the lockdowns. I know you might be feeling disconnected from the landscape. But you're not. Oh no, you're not disconnected from the landscape at all. We are connected on the digital landscape. This right now, all of us here together, is how our cultural heritage will be preserved and remembered because we're filming it all. The future generations of archaeologists and scientists and conservators will marvel at the fact that we carried on our jobs and our lives as normal. They'll be even more impressed that some of us did so while accidentally turning into potatoes and tiny little kittens because we couldn't turn the filters off. And this is only because of our technology that is available now. You can, at the press of a switch or the touch of a screen, go halfway around the world and talk to any heritage professional you want. Goodness me, you can even visit the surface of another planet while you make a cup of tea at home. Yes, I know, we are not meeting outside in tribes, but we are meeting in teams. We're not constructing stone circles, but we're building bridges. We're not walking by lakes, but we are streaming. Because of the technology and the science and the passion and the enthusiasm that we all share, we can all sit at home in our libraries, and yet, at the same time, all at once, be in every corner of the earth together.